To recognize, as I said before, they're only breasts. So the diagnosis, there are two genes essentially that are the mutated genes. There's BRCA1 and BRCA2. I have BRCA1, which is a mutated gene. Essentially, it's BRCA stands for breast cancer, BRCA1. The BRCA1 gene is a mutated gene essentially that causes breast cancer. And what I am having done this week is I'm having a bilateral nipple-sparing mastectomy done with reconstruction. So the process, as it's been explained to me, is that they will go in, it's roughly a 2-hour procedure, they will go in, make an incision on the underside quarter of each breast. They will take out the breast tissue. They will insert a fake, for lack of a better word, silicone implant, which we've decided to go forward with the silicone as opposed to the saline, under the chest muscle wall, and sew me back up again, essentially. I'll have drainage tubes for the next 2 weeks and a lovely mastectomy camisole, which my husband was laughingly asking if it came in silk because it was pretty gross looking, but it's a compression type fabric essentially that keeps the swelling down. Luckily, I have a very supportive family, a very supportive husband, and it's really allowed me to make the decisions that I need to in an environment that's factually driven. My daughter said to me the other day, she says, "Mom, you really don't have to do this." And I said, "No, I really do have to do this. Regardless of whether I want to or not, that's not the discussion. The issue is I need to do this. I have to do this because I don't want to sit there in 10 years and have something that I could have done something about and not be able to see my daughter married with kids of her own. I get enjoyment out of seeing my family, and I don't want to miss out on that because I didn't do something 10 years ago. Angelina Jolie did what she did. She has the same kind of family history, and for her to be able to speak out and get people to really think about this is important because, again, it's all about empowering the decisions that you're making so that you're keeping yourself healthy and you're keeping yourself smart. I sort of laugh because I tell my husband I'll have the best looking top half when I'm 70 years old. Nothing will sag and everything will be perfect. And I think part of the reason why this is easier to cope with is because it's a proactive decision to do something now as opposed to sitting on it and waiting for it to happen. And at that point, you have no control.